Videos. Hello, everybody. Today is October 20th, 2018. Tis I, and it's my day one dot. I've already forgotten what it is. Oh, my brain. My daughter did my hair. I don't know if you could really see. There's like this big old bun in the back. I guess when it was tight, it was kind of like that, like a ballerina. And it was really kind of cool. Um, I'm feeling a little sad. I'm a little bit sad. Um, my daughter is out having fun, which is good, but I'm alone. I'm alone. And that's kind of sad. Kids are playing outside. It's nice to see children playing, having a good time. But I'm not doing so good. I know that I've only been doing the online dating thing for a little while. And I know that it takes a while. And probably, uh, you know, if you're like me, or I won't say that, a person who's signs up for a dating service, they're probably very enthusiastic for a little while, and they probably lose interest in it because there's no traffic or whatnot. And so maybe that person doesn't log in for a while. And I think some of the people that maybe I've waved at or liked or starred or sent them a message, maybe they haven't logged in yet. It could be a week or two. It's almost like looking for a job, posting your resume. But it's very disheartening to see someone who you think you would connect with. For me, someone who loves the books that I love and watches movies that I like to watch maybe, and seems like we would hit it off, And the truth about dating, I'm gonna blow my nose, cover your ears. Excuse me. The truth about dating, I'll watch this later. It's a crapshoot anyway. I mean, swipe left, swipe right, right? They don't like you, or you're not attracted to them, or whatnot. But I'm sad. I'm alone. And, been alone all my life. Uh, I was a little girl trapped in a little boy's body, and the little boy had a couple friends, but the little boy was alone, and the little girl inside was alone. Now I've grown up, and I decided to be a grown-up woman who's alone. You say, you chose this. Yeah, I guess. I guess I chose this. Someone would say, someone would say, cheer up, or it's not the end of the world. I mean, I can give myself my own cliche bullshit. Cheer up, it's only temporary. You'll find somebody. Yeah? When? It's like in the movie Blazing Saddles, where the sheriff says, a man who drinks like that and doesn't eat, he is going to die. And Jim says, when? You know? You're going to meet somebody. Well, when? Right? I mean, not to be... I guess I need to just shut the fuck up and cheer up, right? But, I mean, everybody... You don't have to be transgender to be lonely, right? The Beatles song, you know, all the lonely people. But I guess all we can do is make the best of it. I have the option to sit here in front of the computer and, you know, after I've said my piece, take a deep breath and walk out that door and go sit on the couch and watch TV or watch a movie or play a video game or read. I have things I can do. I'm not just going to sit here and talk to myself all night. You know? But, and yeah, I could pick up the phone and I could call my mom. I could call Fred. And I don't think I'd be a burden to them. I just don't know. I thought about the therapist who said, you have everything you want. Do I? I mean, you can wear nail polish and makeup, I suppose, but it's not like I hate to say I'm not just a cross-dresser. You know, I am who I am, and you say, well, you are who you are, and this is the beginning of the next stage of your life, or your... I've heard this a couple times. You are in, you know, the next stage of your life, and it's time for you to do the things that you want to do. You know, what do you want to do? Do I want to sit here in front of the computer? Do I want to go... Like I said, shit, I was tempted to order a pizza and come back here and watch, you know, see how many Marvel movies I can watch or whatnot. You know, my counselor said something about being involved in things and support groups and church and things. I guess maybe that's, you know, that's a way of being around people. It's a way of meeting people. Zoe, bless her heart, says, I said something about being alone, and my daughter said, you know, that's what cats are for. And I commented, you know, I guess I'm going to have to get me a puppy or a cat, you know, just to have some attention. And Zoe said something to the effect, this is really cool. She said, yeah, you know, well, cats are better than people anyway. Might be true. And You know, and here's the flip side of that. Here's the next step. What do you do when you do meet someone? I was carrying on a conversation on, I guess, one of the dating sites with someone who, and what could you imagine getting a message that says, "Hey, Robin, why don't we meet for coffee and talk?" Am I ready for that? I mean, can you imagine? I think I'd go just to try it, but that is the next butterfly electric moment, right? Meeting someone and getting to know them, whether it leads to romance or something else. So far, the people that have expressed an interest in me is a sexual point of view, and I'm like the least experienced sexual person in the world right now. My equipment has been disassembled and reassembled. I've never used it. So here we are. From a very practical and rational point of view, here we are. And yes, it takes time. And yes, we have to give ourselves. And, on the second wind uptake, I'm very thankful that I have the time to sit here and talk about my feelings in front of the computer. There are people who don't have that outlet, whether politically, socially, in another country. Being transgender, you can't talk about your feelings. You have to hide away and everything. I mean, we are. I mean, this is a good place to be alive, even if we're by ourselves. And I'm sure if I picked up the phone and talked to somebody, I could talk to somebody. Part of me wants it, part of me doesn't. I don't want to bother them. But I'm sad. Ah, man. Maybe I'll just make myself a salad. This existence. You got everything you always wanted. Yeah. Be thankful for what you have, I suppose. It's so very different. My van broke down. It was going to break down. So today I went to take it to get it fixed, and it didn't make any sense to fix it. It was broke. And it would have cost quite a pretty penny to get it moving again. So I ended up buying a used car today. And I can definitely say that throughout the experience, it was ma'am, Mrs., her, she, everything. So, yeah. Hopefully that means I look feminine, or I don't know. If I say that, someone's going to say, well, what's feminine? What's masculine? You look... But anyway. I wish... Not I wish. What was I doing? I guess I could go back and watch the video and see what I was doing a year ago. I know I had other problems, and I was I had my surgery on the horizon, and when you're scheduled for surgery, I mean, nothing's going to get in your way. You're driven. And someone had said something about having goals after your surgery, and maybe I need some goals. But right now it's to pay off this car that I just bought. But anyway, I digress. Keep moving, keep trying, keep on. Like I said, enjoy the moment. The children outside are playing. My daughter's out having a good time. That's good. She needs to be. Children, very little worries. They don't have to have jobs. Food's provided for. I guess if you're lucky, should be food's provided for you, but man. All right. Well, I didn't mean to drone on and on, but I can't believe I thought that my transition was over. I mean, maybe the transition is over, but being transgender is not. Maybe there can be kind of an end to transitioning. Perhaps. Agree? Disagree? Go full time, come out to everybody, etc., etc. But do we live with this pain for the rest of our lives? I mean, do we choose to live with this pain for the rest of our lives? Like I said, you don't have to be transgender to be unhappy. I mean, be content. To be content, anyone can be content if they have food, shelter, water, etc., etc. But that longing, I don't know. And as the cliche goes, maybe it just takes time. Maybe it just takes time. Give it time. Give it time. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. So, have we come up with any solutions? Not really. But I did voice my opinion. And much to my credit, I could pull out my book and do some word. But no, I'm taking the night off. And here I have spent an hour, online, do. You just want to order a pizza and eat, fall asleep. Tomorrow's another day. Enjoy the time you have off. I can remember when I worked 3 jobs and there was no time off. There was days you worked 2 jobs and days you worked 1 job. And sometimes you worked all 3. There was no time off. So yeah, shut the fuck up and enjoy the day, right? All right, sound advice. I'm going to take it. Until next time, my friends, I wish you the best of luck. And we will make it. We will survive. We've got to. And I was going to say, what other choice do we have? But I mean, I've lived enough on this planet to know that things are temporary. I am definitely the sky, and these other things are clouds. They float and they go away. You're left with clear sky again. We just have to get to that moment. All right. On that note, cheer up, chin up, and I will try to do the same. Till next time. Bye-bye.